as we near the 75th anniversary of the official creation of modern-day Iran, we can't fail to marvel at all of the historic events that occurred in the last century. First, there was the founding of Iran in 1935, when it changed from being named Persia. Then, in 1979, the monarchy was overthrown and the government was fluctuating until 1989, when it was fully transformed into a theocratic republic, with Ali Khamenei, the former president, becoming the supreme leader.
During the 1980s, Iran was pulled into a bloody war with Iraq, which eventually led to a shootout with the United States in the Persian Gulf. Iran began a policy of state-sponsored terrorism, which was condemned by the United Nations. To end this, Western nations have been trying to pass sanctions on Iran, but have been unsuccessful.
Recently, in 2000, there have been reforms for the government, which have been going on since then. There is much debate over the 2009 election as well, but there has been no real problems with this issue, even though many people believe that it was rigged. Well, that concludes our report. Please tune in at 12 p.m. for our next one.
Jingle.
Greetings, friends! Welcome to Samar Ban Ladle's Persian Rug Bazaar, where all your rug fantasies can come true. Greetings, customer.
So, I was wondering why I would want to buy it.
What? Why wouldn't you want to buy it? Look at this. 10,000 threads per square inch. The finest quality rugs you could ever find. So smooth to the touch.
It's so soft you can sleep on them.
It's so soft you can sleep on them. Greetings. We are just outside of the presidential office while they're having a meeting right now to discuss future plans for Iran. And, okay, so as we near our 31st year of the Islamic Republic of Iran, we can only marvel at the changes that took place throughout Iran. In 1989, Ali Khamenei became the supreme leader, or the chief state of Iran, while the current president, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, has been in office since 2005. The type of government that Iran has is called a theocratic republic, where one leader, or you can consider him a deity, is placed as the supreme leader of the country for life.
Now, in terms of international relationships, Iran has two policies: the elimination of outside influences, as well as diplomatic relations with non-aligned or developing countries. In the United Nations, Iran has good relations with most countries, except for Israel, which it does not recognize as a country, and the United States, ever since the Iranian Revolution. Also, Iran has been inflicted by sanctions because of its nuclear program, which is causing alarm in Western countries.
This is all we have for now, but tune in 1 hour for updates on the debate.
Pokeball, go!
Woo! Yeah!
As we pass the 31st anniversary of the Islamic Republic of Iran, we can only marvel at how great its economy has become. As of today, it is the 16th largest economy in the world and has a GDP of $876 billion. Now, we've only come this far for a few reasons: because of oil, steel, banking, and automobiles. In a recent study, nearly all of the top 75 businesses in Iran belong to one of these industries. We also have had 1.7 million tourists in 2004.
Now, sadly, despite all these achievements, according to a study in 2008, Iran ranked 142nd out of 181 countries. Unfortunately, we have violated many terms of working conditions. Also, Iran's inflation rate is, as of 2010, 9.9%, and 18% of the population is below the poverty line. Another small problem for Iran is that it has been continually denied entrance into the World Trade Organization due to the United States' denial of its request. Contrary to this, the good part of this is that if they were accepted, copyright laws would be put in place, and the economy would suffer greatly from that. Well, that concludes that report. Please tune in at 11 o'clock for continuation.
Buy cars from IKCL, the #1 auto manufacturer in Iran, with over 120,000 cars made a year, with 80% of our parts made in Iran.
Buy our best car, the MUN, which is a large family car named after a fast breed of horse, and it only costs $14,000.
Another one of our famous cars is the Runa, a small passenger car with a 110 horsepower engine. The Runa runs off of compressed natural gas, which is more eco-friendly than normal gases.
By IKCO.
And our person of the year is Ali Khamenei.
In 1960,
1963, he was arrested for criticizing the Shah's revolution, which was a plan to reform the country to make Iran more like Western nations.
He returned from exile after the Iranian Revolution in 1979, which exiled the Shah. He became their supreme leader afterwards.
Many established a new government and rewrote the constitution, thus earning himself the title Leader of the Revolution.
He was an imam, which is an aesthetic spiritual leader whose teachings are unquestioned.
He originally advocated theocratic rule by Islamic jurists, but later became more democratic so long as the government upheld Sharia, which is Islamic law.
He supported the Iranian colonists. He captured the U.S. embassy during the Iranian hostage crisis.
He is important because he saved Iran from becoming like Western nations, and made Islam the most important factor in ruling the nation.
That's it? You don't want to end it?
No.
Okay.